Hi, welcome to another HX Stomp tone chasing video, and this time with Pink Floyd, and specifically one of my favorite songs, Breathe. So the thing about the song is it has a myriad of effects going on, and a lot of those effects are basically post production. So it's hard to achieve the exact effect, but this is my take on what the song sounds like, and it can be kind of generically used for a lot of Floyd songs. Now, coming to the effects that David Gilmour used. So the song basically has a Strat, and that's going into his primary amp, which is Hiwatt 100, and of course he has used a lap steel. I don't have a lap steel. I'm using this. And of course, for the rhythm, I'm using the David Gilmour Strat, or what I call the David Gilmour Strat, because it's a red color Strat with EMG DG20, which is a David Gilmour pickup set installed. Now, if I look at a reference for the effect that David Gilmour used in the song, the best site which any Gilmour fan refers to is Gilomourish. If you've not checked it out, please check it out. And I think they have a YouTube channel also. I think it's called Gilmourish. So beautifully documented and very well researched on what David Gilmour used at different points of time in his career, and split by albums. So if I refer to what is mentioned here, specifically for Dark Side of the Moon and for Breathe, it's a Strat, it's a Fender Twin Neck, it's a Uni-Y, and it's an Echo, and a color sound boost. Now, it's a great starting point for me. And if I listen to the original recording and a few tone videos on Breathe, there are a couple of things that doesn't sound right to my ears. First of all, the rotary sound which is used, it doesn't sound like the rotary speaker, the Leslie speaker, which is simulated by the HX Stomp, or how a constant speaker would sound like. Like if the best example for a rotary speaker would be SRV's Cold Shot. This doesn't sound like that. So that means it's moving in a very different speed, or maybe it's moving in an unstable manner. So that's how the song sounds at different points. Now, what I have done in terms of the effect that I have created for this, I'm actually using the Hiwatt amp on the HX Stomp. I'm not using the original cabinet because, to be very frank with you, it's not the greatest sounding Hiwatt cabinet. I'm actually using a Hiwatt impulse response, and instead of the rotary speaker, I'm actually using an auto panner here on the HX Stomp. And of course, I'm using a lot of delay, and I'm not too sure which delay I'm using. I'm using the duck delay, so that seems to be giving me a good, kind of an effect. All of this, the screenshots will be towards the end of this video for you to have a look and maybe recreate this patch. And before I dig deeper on how I achieved the effect, thank you so much for tuning in. And please subscribe to the channel. It's a new channel. Your support is highly appreciated. I would highly appreciate if you can tune in or regularly on the various tone videos that I create. And if you benefit from it, put a thumbs up. That out of the way, coming back to the FX. I'm using the panner. I'm using an auto swell on the HX Stomp for my slide thing. I'm using an echo, which is basically not the echo as in the delay echo, the modulation. I'm talking about a reverb echo coming in. That's what creates the different effect, which I'm trying to achieve. It's like a in a box kind of an effect. So you can't use your regular reverb to sound closer to the song. I'm actually using echo reverb, which is under the legacy section. And I'm using the LA Studio comp. It's a beautiful compressor, so especially when I'm playing the lead, it kind of gets the sound out. And that's pretty much the patch. It's a very simple patch. And what I have done on my post is I have created a stationary rotary effect, or a very slow rotary effect, using the rotary drum effect, the rotary speaker effect in GarageBand. So the sound that you're hearing in the introduction, so if you can go back and you can reference it, I don't know how it's going to turn out with the YouTube compression, but it gets very close to what the original recording sounds. So I'm getting the auto panner effect from the HX Stomp. At the same time, I'm getting the rotary effect from my GarageBand. So that's pretty much the complete rundown of how I have achieved this tone. And of course, the two guitars which I'm using are very contrast to each other. Single coil David Gilmour pickups, and this is a EMG Fat 55 on my slide. And that's pretty much how I have achieved the effect. Thank you so much, and hopefully you find these videos useful, and do subscribe and have fun. Thank you.